Hey, Deirdre Burnette here of Life Coach Nation, back again to talk a little about my book, Culture That Kills, by Naomi Watchman. That's my pen name. And today I want to talk about Satan. All right, I'm going to read a little bit about what I put in my book. It says, "The ancient hate, Satan robs, robs. He destroys man by casting the lie, okay? The lie. He hates the testimony of Jesus, so he imitates and manipulates the hearing of prophecy and bewitches the minds of them who open the door and allow him access. Satan freezes his victim's mindset and prevents them from walking in the liberty of Christ. He inflicts them with spiritual confusion, stuck betwixt law and grace. He does this by capitalizing on one's lack of knowledge, thus ignorance to the sword of the Spirit, the Word of God. Who has bewitched you that you should not obey the truth?" This is a war cry, y'all. The alarm is sounding. It is high time to awaken out of sleep and slumber, for our salvation is nearer than when we first believed. It is high time to get up and raise the standard of God. It is time to love and defend the truth and hate the lie. It is time to activate the authority that Christ has given you. It is time to get up, engage your position, and abide there in your position with knowledge. Hosea 4 and 6 says, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of God, I will also forget thy children." Back in Hosea's time, this is what the Lord said to him. All right? So, brethren, the lie is stomping all over lack of knowledge. The lie is stomping all over rejection of the knowledge of God with no apology. And the lie is making great advancement. The lie is making great advancement because many of the children of God are, first of all, asleep and not contending for the faith once delivered unto the saints. And secondly, many of the children of God are holding on to their idols, rebelling against revealed truth, and are sitting in the lap of mammon themselves, whining and dining off the spellbounding counsel of the ungodly. Many of the children of God are greedily feeding off of those who are traitors to the faith, feeding off of, thus becoming indoctrinated by them who have been drawn away from the faith and have become reprobates and are now enemies of the cross of Christ. Not only are they now enemies of our God, but Jeremiah 6 and 30 teaches that these have even more now been rejected by God. These are now counselors of deep darkness who have now teamed with wickedness and now seek out to promote the Antichrist agenda. These are our fallen brethren who are now deceivers, masquerading in the light as holy. These are our fallen brethren who have now become mockers, walking after their own ungodly lust. These are our fallen brethren who are now purposely destroying the undiscerning within the household of faith and desensitizing non-contenders of the faith into compromising zombies. These are our fallen brethren who are now producing assembly lines of harnessed shells of darkness. These are our fallen brethren who are producing yoked, Y-O-K-E-D, mechanical and lifeless victims, producing spiritual blood sacrifices, spiritual blood offerings, initiated and pawned, P-A-W-N-E-D, right back into the hand of demons, witchcraft control, and manipulation. All right? So there is a culture out there that is that is trying to, well, it's a culture out there that kills, but also know that that subculture out there is even in the household of faith. Okay, you have those that you think are really like for the Lord, but they have already been like pawned back into the hand of the enemy, and they are trying to ravage you and do the same, pull you back into the hand of the enemy. So be warned. All right, again, I am Deirdre Burnette of LifeCoachNation.Life. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until we meet again, thank you.